What's going on, everyone? It's Andy with the Birdcage Brigade, and this is episode 2 of Let's Take It to Locals. I'm still working on it. And of course, we're going to spin the wheel, and while it's spinning, you can see all of the different decks, but today's deck is Black Moria. It's been a while since I've played this deck, so I had to go find the leader. He's been caged up, that bad boy. But it's time to let him out. So coincidentally, I actually bought some Moria sleeves a while ago, so I've been waiting for them to be used. This was a perfect time for me to use them. Sadly, I had to take apart my Lucci deck that I was playing, but it's cool. Here you can see me sorting out my cards, trying to find all of the pieces that I'm going to be using, or some text, trying to think of different strategies. I'm sure right now I'm watching a couple of deck profiles or other videos, trying to figure out how I'm going to build this Moria. I take into consideration different deck lists, but ultimately I play things that I feel comfortable with as I try to figure out my own play style. And man, as much as I love the official card art sleeves, it is a pain having to triple sleeve my cards, as you can see me struggling. Let's see how well we do. Of course, I'm going to give you the deck list real quick, and then I'll give you some of the gameplay. So let's start off with, of course, the 1-drop Sindri, counter 2000 on play. If your leader is Thriller Bark, you trash 5 cards, and that's what gets your motor going in the deck. So Gecko Moria, if you are not familiar with it, Dawn ×1, active main. When you attack, Dawn 2, you rest 2 Dawn, trash a card, discard or trash 2 cards from your deck, and then you can bring out a level 4 or a cost 4 or less Thriller Bark character to your field. So you start spamming out. It's kind of like Doflamingo, Blue Dofi. So yeah, you have your Sindri, your 2-drop blocker Cerberus, the Dog. He's great. He just comes out if you have him in hand. If you have him in trash, you'll be able to get him out easy. Of course, I run 4 of each of the Thriller Bark mainstays for Absalom, for Dr. Hogback, and for 2K Perona. We love Perona. She does great things against your opponent's hands. And the field, too. Hogback gets your Thriller Bark character from your trash to your hand. That could be the block. It could be any Thriller Bark character, actually. And not just character, event too. So if you run the negative hollow, you can also get it into your hand. And of course, Absalom is your KO, KO 2 or less. So yeah, you got those guys. And to finish out the Thriller Bark package, the 8 Moria. What is a Moria deck without 8-drop Moria? So yeah, our Thriller Bark package. Onto our Navy package. Our Navy package consists of, I'm going to start with the events, 4 Ice Ages, 4 Ages of Ice, 2 Hina, 2 Suru. Both of these are great because they're active main, so if I play against a Blackbeard leader, which, you know, depending on your locals, you might have them or you might not, these are great against that. 2 brand new. Some people run 4, some people run 3. I'm trying 2 today because I don't want to see him that much. The 1-drop Suru, and onto the rest of the packages. 2 Brook. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 Borsellino. He was in there. And 2 Rebecca. Onto the CP stuff. 2 Spicy Tempest Kicks for cycling. And 4 Jax, because he's great. This is the deck list. Let's see how it goes. My first matchup was against Blue Yellow Ace. The person was new to the game, so I don't really feel like it was quite fair, but I did win nonetheless. The second game was Belo Betty. Again, Belo Betty, always scary to play against. My first hand wasn't great, so I went in for a second hand for that mulligan. Other than that, I won. Here was the board state of my winning board, and I almost got hit with that Roger, but we got the win. And our last matchup of the night was against my cousin, Angel, and his Enel. And boy, oh boy, this was a crazy grind game. We were trying to out-tempo each other. As you can see, he had the ace. I was trying to build a board. I was trying to out-tempo him, but at the end of the match, he ended up out-tempoing me with 2 aces, a Yamato, and the Veggie for him to keep his hand low for Perona. So Angel did end up winning and going undefeated. As you can see, that is my trash right there, and that is my deck at the end of the game. Congratulations to Angel, and if you want to see his Enel deck profile, get this video to 500 likes. As you can see, I went 2-1. Here are my winnings. Honestly, nothing great, but a cool little Pedro for the first pack. And in the last pack that I got, as you'll see right now, I got a Kaido Linlin and a Pudding. And some bulk, you know, just to have. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy another Let's Take It to Locals, and I'll see you later.